Coach of the Week, sponsored by Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
Dowling's goals stayed alive tonight as they took down Cedar Falls. Dave Bingham is standing by with our Coach of the Week.
We're back with our Wyckoff's Heating and Cooling Coach of the Week, Tom Wilson. It's playoff time, and when you look at the big picture, you got to focus in on this opponent. Cedar Falls came out and did a good job. I mean, it worked for them because they needed their special teams to play well. They got some, and your team really didn't flinch. Talk about the start of the game. That was tough, and you guys stayed pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Cedar Falls is a pretty good team. They're really good up front on offense. That back, I think, is a special back. And, they've got some weapons on offense. And, we felt that they were going to try to keep the ball away from us and those types of things. Then they returned the opening kickoff, and kids didn't flinch, but I may have a little bit. And but we just went back to work and started getting after it. And it wasn't anything fancy. It was just our running game. And credit our offensive line and Shad and our defense, and really doing a pretty good job.
You've been through this so many times, and we were there. We've been there in the last 25 years watching it. This time of the year, what becomes critical? Because I know you prepare the same way. You got to turn around. It's like, don't talk to me right now. I got a lot of work to do. And I know you love this, but it is a great. What will be the key elements as you try to move forward and get back to the Dome for next week?
Well, I think overall it's health. I think it's focus. You can't look ahead. You'll get beat, and there's no reason for us to do that, especially now. So I think our maturity has to show. I think we've matured throughout the year. It's still a fairly young football team, but we've got the Dylan Mannings and the Aiden Ducharmes and the Carter Smiths and the Trey Wilsons and those guys that have gone through it, and hopefully they can help lead the way.
Yeah, Davis, I don't know how many carries. I kept trying to get the numbers. I'll get them to the folks at home, but he had a lot of carries, ran the ball. I know you like to throw it. But let's go back, let's reminisce, because back in 19 and 84, 85, if we'd have run the Horseman Special or the Trey Special or whatever, we probably would have beat you. Was that fun, and are those things that you have to go to this time of the year, and how much do you enjoy having some exotics? Because you ran the ball and you could have stayed with that, but that works out and it's a lot of fun.
Well, it is. It's something we work all year.
Yeah.
And you want to use it sometime. And so we used it, and unfortunately it worked out tonight. And who knows, maybe there'll be some more in there somewhere.
Well, I mean, Selby was the guy that was supposed to do it for Pleasantville against you, but we went for two a different way. So it didn't work out for us. But
trusted Selby.
Yeah. So what's the key moving forward for you? I mean, is it mostly on your staff, or do you have to go to work or as you get ready for next week?
Well, I think it's really all of us. The kids got to handle their business, and we coaches have to handle ours, and they need to get some rest and take care of themselves, and we need to get a plan put together against a really, really good Centennial team, and see what we can do.
All right, appreciate your time. That's going to do it. Our Wyckoff's Heating and Cooling Coach of the Week, Tom Wilson. Back to you guys in the studio.